Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I hand painted these Frida Kahlo shoes. I made them for one of my good friends. Her daughter is having a birthday party that is Frida Kahlo themed, and she has a shirt that will be matching these shoes, so I just thought it would be pretty cool in order for her to be able to match. And if you guys are interested on how I made these shoes, then please make sure you stick around and watch this video. So you're going to be needing acrylic paints of various colors, paint brushes also of various sizes, glitter, acrylic gloss or glue, and of course a pair of canvas shoes. So I decided to Google the image of the shirt that she's going to be wearing, and I didn't want to do the entire body, so I just went ahead and just did the head. So I started off with sketching the basic, which is just the face, the hair, the flowers, and the eyes. All the minor details is not something that you really need to be concerned about, because of course once you start painting you'll find that it'll be easier just to be able to paint over it, and then afterwards be able to add those small detail pieces over the paint that you've already laid down. So I didn't have like a fleshy tone color, so what I did is I mixed my nude with like a blush pink. But if you have the color that has like that nice kind of like fleshy skin tone, then you can use that. And now this brown that I used, I wasn't completely satisfied with the way it looked. So I still used it, and then you'll see me later on in the video or right after this, I start adding a little bit of a darker brown just to give it a little bit more dimension. I just felt like this brown just looked kind of bland to me. So here you can see me adding a little bit of the darker color, and I'm just adding it in random areas. I forgot to do this inner part of the eye. And you can cover the whole eye white if it's easier for you. I'm usually when I see lines and stuff, I tend to stick to what I have to color. But if it's easier for you to just be able to color the whole eye white, then do that. So here, what I did is I did just the flat color on the bottom for the roses, because then afterwards you're going to be adding the detail to them. And I mixed a little bit of water with the pink, and just to help it dilute it so that I can give that nice blended cheek color. And here I'm just adding the not petals, god dang it, the leaves. Okay, so this is where we're going to be getting into the detailing. So I decided to pick like a burgundy kind of color, because a lot of the time my favorite are the pink roses. I mean, I don't like roses, but they are beautiful. But I like it when I see the pink ones with like the burgundy kind of reddish colored like tone that come out of them. And I just felt like this would make them pop a little bit more. And now I did Google an image of a rose, but sometimes I find it hard to follow something. It takes me longer. So a lot of the time if I feel like, okay, I got this, then I kind of just start flowing with it and see how it turns out. Once you do one rose, you kind of get the hang of it, so it's not as hard. And now on this one, on the orangey ones, all I did was mix the orange with the white just to give it that lighter kind of peachy color. And now with that green I had left over, I went ahead and I added a little bit of white. And I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I was out of angle when I was doing the inner part of my leaves. But all I did was do a couple little strokes right inside of it so that it gives it more of a three-dimensional look. And then I used a little bit of the white to add on some of the, just randomly placing them on the outer edges of some of the petals. Make it look a little bit more realistic. I hate having to paint sometimes because I feel like I get too critical with it, and I feel like I don't want it to look just like a painting. I want certain areas to pop, so doing little things like this, like highlights and lowlights, really does help out when you're painting something. See, I just feel like that flower just came alive once I added that white on top. And now the first brown that I used, that I absolutely loved it for the inner part of the eye. And then as you can see here, I had made an oopsie, but don't be scared. Just wet a cloth or a napkin or something, wipe it off. And then since they're white canvas shoes, I was like, hey, you know what? Put a little bit of white on there. When it dries off, then it looks matte, then you won't be able to tell that I made an oopsie. So don't be scared if you make a mess or if you get something on your shoes. There's always a way to try to fix it. And for those of you that may not paint a lot, but you do want to make this project, as you can tell, I use my pinky for balancing out, whether it's doing my makeup, whether it's painting, anything that I'm doing, my pinky is always out and about and ready to help me balance myself. So if that helps you, I mean, try it and let me know what you think. For me, it works wonders. I don't think I could paint or draw if it wasn't for me balancing myself on my pinky. And you guys, this is my favorite part. It just seems like it all just comes together. At first, it just looked like a blob. It looked like a boy. Now it looks like a girl because the black is being added on. I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait till she sees these shoes. And we all know what Frida is famous for. Those big bushy brows. So instead of just kind of making them straight, I decided to fill in the color by stroking up little pieces so it looks a little bushy, and then I just went ahead and did the inner part of the unibrow. The uni. See, and this is what I was saying about the small detail part. Sometimes it's best to just paint everything that you need to paint and then just do the small detail stuff on top of it. Because if you would have tried painting over that, it would have been horrible. And now I diluted a little bit of my black, and I decided I wanted to make it like a little bit like if it was kind of fading into the brown, the black. And then here I just grabbed a little bit of white and of my nude color, and I just started highlighting the nose, the chin, and the eyelids so it looks a little bit more three-dimensional. And then I was like, you know what, why stop there? Let's go ahead and do a border around. And here, as you can tell, I had started off with doing it a little bit thinner, and I just was like, you know what, I wanted to look like a sticker. So I did a thicker border around, and I just feel like it came out so much better. And now, and this is a gloss, the clear gloss that I was talking about. And I know on here it looks like it's a little bit like blurry or like it's fading a little bit of the detail on there, but since it's clear, it does dry up. So you don't have to worry about it looking foggy or anything. Once that clear dries, it is completely clear, and then you just add the glitter over so that it sticks. And then I felt like it looked a little plain, so I just added a little bit of that clear on the lips and some red glitter. Okay, so here are the finished Frida Kahlo shoes. I hope you guys love them. And if you guys would like to have a chance to be able to win one of my custom hand-painted shoes, then make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and then leave a comment down below stating your shoe size and then also the image or the character that you would like on your shoes. And I will be announcing my shoe winner on the 22nd of February. So make sure you guys look out for that. And until next time, I will see you guys on my next DIY. Love you guys.